Welcome to the Rome campaign for Vidi Et Impera 1.2.5, and we are starting this part with a naval battle. What's actually happened is that I was rolling over the end turn and this Egyptian navy has come in and attacked my navy here, so we're just going to get stuck in and fight it. I would say that we've probably got the edge because they've got predominantly missile troops. They've got some artillery, but they've got, I mean, their ships don't have the heavy hulls, so this could be interesting. I mean, we've got Kyrenes. I think what we're going to do is bring the same as we've done before. We're going to bring the general and the support ship back. Got our artillery there, and what I'm going to do is move these three up that side, and we have three on that side. You can go in the center like that. We've got our two heavy ships in the center. We've got a couple of out on the flanks, and I think that's going to be it. Now they're going to attack us, so I'm just going to. So they're going to have to come at us. So we'll just take up positions. You can see how many missile troops they've got. So this could be a little bit brutal. And we're going to start moving our ships forward. Going to bring these ships. Start to bring these in on the flanks. Time to get stuck in. We have a double attack on their admiral. You get around the back. Okay. They keep up the artillery fire.
One of our ships is being boarded.
So it's going to be the you go this way.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, it's this missile capability that's the problem. Bring you forward. Come. You push.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You push.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You focus fire on those. Come, push. Push through the center. You pull away. You go after their
One of
admiral.
our units has used all its ammunition.
You pull away. You. Come on, push.
An entire unit has perished.
Yep, this is going to be a little bit brutal. Come on, push. Actually, you put your attention to that. You think you could get in and attack? You. Which way are you facing? Oh. Okay. You come in here. You squeeze there. Gotcha.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Right, we've just lost another ship here, but I think we'll be okay. You come this way, you come this way. You hit them. Now you're gonna have to turn around, but that's okay. Right, their admiral has gone down, so they've just got the one ship left. Say this. Then why are you not moving? Okay, come on. Got them. Ooh, that was interesting. I think we've lost one ship and one severely damaged. Two ships. And we basically lost 566. We killed all 1,500 of their fleet. And down they go. We lost two ships and the rest are pretty badly damaged, but we'll just take it. So here we are, martial priorities, infantry recruitment, navy. I think we'll go with navy because my armies are pretty well built up at the moment. Ready to command, politician, hidden agent exposed. Yes, thank you, hidden agent exposed. New political election, our most august and respected man of Rome. This man has become censor. That's okay. Military subversion. Well, that's not a problem. Child is born, the child is born. Whole thing. Daughter comes of age. New political elections. Elected to Quaestor. Mission successful. Completely control 20 provinces, either by direct ownership. So we've now got another 37. I mean, the amount of money we've got now is pretty crazy. Let's see. So there's objective issue. The world is yours for the taking. Achieve one of the victory conditions. Bonus 30,000. And just a quick check of the victory conditions we got here. You can see we've now got Britannia, so the only province we've got left to get is Higher Sudan, and we got another 20 other provinces to get. I think Higher Sudan is way over here. I mean, that's going to be a long way to go, and we're certainly going to get past the 20 provinces. Quick look at the construction report. Wow, we'll definitely have to go through that. So a little bit of an update from the last part. In the last part we were dealing with the Egyptians down here. They've got a couple of armies around. We've still got this army sat here, and of course now I don't think they're in the zone of control, so we've got the option to come in here against Kyrene. And what I'm going to do is just continue the siege at the moment, because what I would like to do is bring this navy in support, because I'd like to use their artillery a little bit. This navy is certainly got to fall all the way back to here. I can do a little bit of rebuilding, and of course we can bring this navy up. You can come up in support here. How many more turns? You've got 7 turns, so you're going to be okay. Of course we got this army here that's effectively just trotting around on its own, but because I don't really want to move this army too far at the moment, because if things go well down here, we've got 3 armies down here, so I want this army to drop in as and where it is necessary. And what we can do is, what we got here, a 40-meter long oared warship with 2 decks, each one all powered by 3 oarsmen, armed with a Harpex weapon. Interesting. I think what we're going to do is we've got some of the lower. I think we're going to merge up some of these down, and that takes us down to 15. And then we got these 105, so we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to take us back up to full strength. I mean, this guy's got a little bit of rank, and then this navy can just sit back there and recover. Now, the next thing we've got is these Yozos here. And we've got this army here, and what I would like to do, we got a rebellion here, but that's not a problem. The other thing I did before launching the intern is I brought my navy up to here, just so that I can do it. And I think what we're going to do is get rid of these guys. They're going to run away, so just want to take these down. And of course we're going to have to fight this, so we're just going to cream these guys. Achievement, Mare Nostrum. So I've just unlocked another achievement. I've got no idea what Mare Nostrum is. Okay, start deployment. Now in theory they should be coming at us, so this back here. What we'll have is the front line here. In fact, I'd like to have the front. These trees are a little bit of annoyance. So I think what we're going to do is just going to put the front line back a little bit. Start with. And then we're going to have these guys on each side. Like that. Got a damaged cavalry unit. Tarantines. And to do the usual formation, we're going to have the missile infantry out on each side. I didn't check to see whether they actually had any, what we call it, cav. Okay, now we've got to do is find them. Maybe I should have. Oh, there they are. Right, pause. I'm going to say, it goes without saying that they're going to come at us, because the AI is pretty derpy about things like that. I mean, it would make sense for the AI to literally hang back, but you've got the dog units. So they've got 1 cav unit, but that'd be okay.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep. Right, they've got some medium melee cav there, so we're gonna have to watch them. They will probably try and turn our flank. they're advancing under artillery fire. Must admit, I do like the barbarian looks. Got the general right at the back there. Have I got a surprise for you? I think we're going to start bringing this flank round. Yeah.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Couple of good shots and they're completely wrecked.
Romans ready for duty.
They're gone.
Double time. Missile infantry at your command. At your service. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tarantines.
Loose. By your command.
I mean, concentrated crossbow fire will just tear these units apart. Yeah, that.
Ready for orders. March.
Nope.
Fire on the enemy.
Don't
One of our
march.
units has used all its ammunition. Happy to serve Rome. Field artillery ready.
Field artillery. You aim at the general.
Melee infantry ready. Dominate. Legionary cohort. Jupiter gives us strength. Jupiter gives us strength.
General.
Horsemen.
Horsemen come out that way.
Your orders.
What we'll do is we'll bring the
Romans ready for duty. Tarantine cavalry. Yes.
Tarantines come out that way. We probably don't need you. You pull back.
Melee infantry ready.
In fact, we probably don't
Discovered the enemy's hidden units.
need you either.
Brave Romans to a man.
You
Artillery awaits.
step down, retreat.
Sic Domine. Ready and waiting.
Actually,
Jupiter gives us
you can come in onto those.
Eagle cohort.
Eagle cohort, you come in on these.
Brave Romans to a man. Melee troops awaiting
You
orders.
come down here.
Legatus.
What are you doing on that side of the field? You crush these. You fall in on this heavy melee cav. Right, these guys are going. Tarantines round there. The general's going.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You think you can fall back further? Horseman, you can get in there and enjoy yourself. Okay, end battle. We lost 41 men. We killed 1,239. I mean, it was definitely going to be an easy battle simply because this army was completely damaged and had low morale. And I think we're enslaved this time. This army will go down. Effectively get rid of that trash.
Ready for battle.
Now, there is part of me that would like to push on here almost immediately, but I'm not so sure.
Commander.
He can't get up, so what we're going to do is bring this army up to about here.
Is that all?
We leave this army in
Ready for
here.
battle.
We're going to take you out of the settlement.
Waiting for more orders.
Basically, we're going to leave these guys to build up a little bit, improve the public order. Everything over here is okay. The Veni are up there somewhere being idiots. And the rest around here. Now, where's my agent? I want to know what's going on in here. If there's any Novi armies here. What we got up here? We got a couple of Nervi armies there. In no great rush to come up and kick them because they're both damaged. In fact, there's one of them's the fleet. I mean, we could go and move over there, fly over there, and take their fleet down. But I mean, the fleet's wrecked, so there's no point worrying about it. Where's my other fleet? My other fleet's here. I think we can leave you there for the moment. So let's get our attention down to here. Right, this basically gives us the overwhelming approach now. That's purely on numbers. I mean, they've got quite a lot of cav, which is useless for a siege defense. Well, from the AI's point of view, cav is useless with a siege defense, but from a player's point of view, 4 cav could win you in this battle. Anyway, here we go. I mean, this has been a long time coming, and I'm really looking forward to taking this settlement. Wow, this could be interesting. Well, what we're going to have to do is try and draw these units out. And the naval artillery isn't going to be as useful as I thought it was going to be, because I was hoping to use the naval artillery to knock down sections of the wall. So here's the inlet here. We certainly don't want to come in here. Wow, this is an awesome map. I really like it. That, I mean, we probably couldn't land there. I mean, we could land in the port here, which is partly what I'm thinking, is that we can draw them out and then the Navy can actually come in here, because of course we've now got the option where we can drop off and load stuff. Anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. My instinct is to smash our way through here. So, flammable shots. Yeah, I think we're quite happily put units in. Well, I've only got 3 missile units. Got lots of cav though. And I think we'll have the main assault troops on the front like that. And I think as a distraction, put these over here. And I better bring the general over as well. Okay. Any artillery? No artillery there. And no artillery there. Okay.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yep. And what we're going to do is let the artillery pound their way through this wall here. We've got heavy phalanx there. And what we're going to do is bring the Navy is still coming in. Now we've got to keep away from these stupid towers. What they got here in the way of artillery. This is something you've got to be a bit careful of, because they've got the artillery over here. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. Ah. Let's try something. We got a couple of artillery ships. Hey, what the heck? Where's my artillery ships? You come here. You just sit back there for the moment. You sit back over here a little while. You go. I want to hook the artillery. You go up over there. Now, one of the problems with naval artillery is it can be a little bit derpy sometimes with respect of coming in, it will often come in really close and then sit there and get bombed to pieces from artillery and towers. See, look, you can see that really we need to get them down here first before we give them a target. Do you think you could go over there and keep away from that tower? Right, we're doing okay over here. Wall damage is 79%. Actually, this wall is proving pretty tough, actually. Wait. Yeah, it's been firing at 2 different sections, so I'm going to need to smash these sections. Otherwise we're going to run out of ammunition. Right, we've got wall breach there. I'm just going to... There's my artillery.
The walls are breached.
Yep, thank you. Got 52% there. Actually, I'm just going to hit there for the moment. Probably won't get through the walls, but that'd be okay. Transport, you leave the battlefield, you're going to be a waste of time. Okay. Now it will take a long time for this artillery to peck through this wall, especially considering that I had 2 batteries aiming here and they did not do that much damage.
The walls are breached.
Oh, thank you. I think you can. You hit this very heavy flat axe here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. Oh yeah, got a nice shot into them. Right. We're just gonna leave that gap for the moment, because I do want to focus on the navy. I want you to come over, right over to here. And then we're going to bring the navy over here. It's going to speed up the process a little bit. Are we doing any damage to this wall yet? Nothing. Ah. I mean, artillery is... naval artillery can be a little bit of a pain in the neck. What I want is just the threat here to act as a distraction, so that we're attacking on multiple fronts. I think what we can do now is we're going to move the slingers forward and there, and I'm going to start moving towards the breach so that we can force our way in here. What I want is to fire in on these guys. Actually, we focus fire on those. And I think maybe it's time for these now. Start contesting the walls. How's my navy? It's moving okay. Slowly but surely. Wow. That must have taken damage from somewhere. I'm going to bring the cav in as well as on support. How are we doing? Absolutely no effect on that. Infantry in. You bring up. How are we doing? Get you on the walls, and then we'll take this gatehouse. That's my general. Right, I want the.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. We got here. Got very heavy melee infantry. You guys push through. You go off that missile cav. You come this way. That's my navy. Now we got a ballista there. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. What we're going to do is try and sneak you in round here. How are we doing over here? Got 69% at the moment. Right. You right, getting a beginnings of a break here. You swap your attention to over here. You want to bring you in here. Actually, you change your focus to there. You get off the walls, so you're getting. I think we need the cav in. You push there. Admiral, you stay over here. You start creeping into port here. What we're looking for is to land here and get in behind them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Okay, we're going to push them. Right, these guys have taken a little bit of a bashing. You okay.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay. You right, we're getting a break over here. What we'll try and do is get the cav through here now. You start pushing those. Right, we've got to collapse on this side.
Missile cavalry ready. Engage!
Oh,
Tarantine cavalry.
you out through there.
Heavy slingers.
A little bit of missile capability.
Ready. Double time. Orders.
You fall back. I don't want you to be completely killed.
Cavalry.
Tarantines, you go after those.
Melee infantry ready.
You can come this way. Start to move these legions in.
Levy slingers. Missile infantry ready.
You use the rest of your ammunition on those.
Ready for orders.
What am I doing? You're still keeping them distracted over here. That's good. How's my fleet's coming ashore? Get some more coming in this way.
Off the boats. Sail. Legionaries.
And your job is to come in from the rear.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, let's go and find out what's up that way. My second cav, your job is to get the
By your command.
rear attack in there.
Follow me. Levy slingers.
Okay, we got them on this position. We're not going to get through there, are we? So we're going to have to.
One of our units has used all its
You're going to have
ammunition.
to come down through here. I mean, there's a good chance there will be a unit up in here.
Sons of Mars.
Yeah, so we're going
For the gods.
to put a couple of units up that way.
At your service. Tarantine cavalry.
Right.
Quickly now.
Cav around the back.
Levy.
Right, you
Follow me.
join these guys back. You can withdraw as well.
March.
General, I think we can afford to get you in close support.
Legionary cohort. Tarantine cavalry. Right.
Tarantines, I want you to support these units as they come ashore.
Ready for orders.
That's fine.
Legionary cavalry. Flying. One of our units has used all its ammunition. Cavalry.
Yep, in you go. Wow, get some stutter here.
Legionary cavalry.
Okay, looks like
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Tarantine
okay,
cavalry.
you pull away. Let's draw this cavalry towards these units. General in. You can come up in close support.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, you push through there. I think we may need you back this way. Okay, let's give these guys a bit of a surprise. Right,
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
you withdraw. You've done your job. You've taken way too much damage. Now I am firing on my cavalry.
To the tower.
So, oops.
Missile cavalry at your command.
Yep.
Riders.
You in there. Neutralize that tower.
Melee infantry ready.
infantry through. Hey. You keep coming down. You come down as well. Yeah, I think this needs the support over here. Right, we've hacked our way through. You.
Our general is under attack.
Yep. I'm sure our general will be fine. You guys line up. You come round for the rear attacks. In you go. Come. Wow. I don't want to zoom in on this because I'm even at this distance I'm getting stutter. In fact, I don't think we need you now. So you go back there. You rush in there. Right. Keep the pressure on. How are we doing up here? Right, these have neutralized the tower. Cavalry that way. You move into the front. We got here. Yeah, this has got a heavy flat axe. But once I get the cav round behind them, we'll be okay. Right, cavalry pull back. You take up position. How are you? You're nice and fresh and eager.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General, get in close. Got a bit closer, please. Right, we got the coverage. And in you go. Yep. A little bit of a shove and there. Ready to break. That means what we got to do now. Where is the... You come that way. You come this way. You come up in the center. You round the back. You keep coming round here. Right, we've got them engaged. Wow. And we've got them in a pincer movement, and we've got the battle going. You can see the legion, and you can see, yeah, you can see. Okay. Now I'd guess that what's happened is we've got a couple of unit over here. But what we'll probably do is go for the technical victory, because I don't really want to chase all over here. In fact, well, I could land these. You just keep... I mean, this is probably the only unit they've got left now. I mean, I could send these in, but that's going to time out before that actually happens. So we're just going to let the clock run down. And now I've captured this, that literally brings a major recruitment center and defensive position. It will give us a major attack point to begin to give us control of the Eastern Mediterranean, because from this settlement we can strike at Alexandria, we can go for Knossos, and of course we can even go north and strike into Greece and Rhodes and places like that. It's quite a key region. And down they go. And of course we're going to occupy, because this is a... And we got our, wow, military traditions. So this is a rank 1 general. Wow. Okay. He's a new boy on the block. Well, he's won a good victory. I must admit, I didn't realise... Well, we'll give him that, because he's bound to get hit by loads of agents. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And we've got... Oh, it was the tradition, so he's inherited this army. And I think we're certainly going to go with that. To... What is this? This is Legio 6. Victrix. And of course we'll bring our navy in.
Your orders, easy into port.
I mean, the navy took virtually no casualties at all.
It is an honor to
So we've now got this Egyptian army. So, of course, more importantly, it means that we can now see if anyone is trying to cross the desert here to attack this settlement, because they would have to come through here and take attrition. So effectively, by taking this, we've now got protection on this. And I think what I'm going to do is bring this army back this way, and he can sit behind this army in preparation for taking the final. This is the final region in this province. Okay, we got a garrison. And I think we're going to go for the growth of nymphs here. Certainly don't want that. What would we get from auxiliaries? What we got here? Cohort Sagittarium. I actually quite like that. I mean, the ability to recruit auxiliaries could be useful. We don't want artillery. What would you get here? Unlocks Kyrene Legendary Classical. Where's the food situation? The food situation is not brilliant because there's other. Actually, we don't need that. That can come down. I like the idea of the ability to recruit here, because this would be a naval center. So maybe we will do that. I think that will work. This will come into... Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I mean, what's the cultural conversion like on here? We're already up to 39% because we've been pushing it so hard. And that's looking pretty good.
What do you wish
I think we're going to bring the spy over here. I'm half tempted to find out what that army is. That's the army that I wrecked previously. This army seems to be thinking about what it needs to do, but I think now I've got this army up close. I can't see them come. Well, if they come in and attack, they're going to die. And I would guess that this army now will pull back this way. So we'll just have a quick look here. I haven't really looked that much at this area here. Now, we were at war with Sparta, but we seem to have made peace again. And I mean, this area is a bit of a mess. And what I'm thinking, once we've consolidated this side, I'm kind of inclined to pick on the Epirote League. Let's just have a quick look at the Epirote League. Yeah, they're at war with Egypt, and they're actually friends with the Darsai usurpers, so that's going to give me a bit of a problem. I think breaking into here is going to be a little bit. I mean, we could. I mean, they've got Darsai. I mean, effectively, what's going to happen is once I push into here, everything is going to kick off. So I really need to make this area up here nice and solid before I do it. Let's have a quick look at bits as it's still building up. I mean, these guys, the Nervi Confederation. Who are you? You're actually allies with the Nervi. You're at war with the... So we could offer to join the war, the Bosphorian War. That wouldn't thing. I mean, we've got a lot of enemies lined up here. Okay, I thought I'd destroyed the Libyans. down here. Let me just have a quick check. They're probably off somewhere else. Libyan. Yeah, they've got armies here, but they won't be a problem because by the time they, even if they decide to come up here, by the time they get here, the attrition would have knocked them out completely anyway. This is one of the things you can turn to your advantage. When you've got a client state of somewhere like a major power like Egypt or the Sukhalids or even Rome when you're playing, what often happens is their armies get pulled away to fight in the wars belonging to their superior, and then that leaves their settlements exposed to attack, and their armies are normally too far away to do anything, and of course they can't recruit any new armies because they've got two major armies in the field. Now he could smack into there, and he can smack into there. That's something to think about for the next part, because of course we've got to sort out up here Arboricum. And are we actually at war with these? Yeah. So if we come in here, where we would have to take out these. And I'm not sure. I think you are this lot, aren't you? Anyway, just to wind this up, let's just have a quick look at the... where's the construction report? So we've built a whole load of stuff there. We've got one thing in Ratae, which I would like to push up. Oh, we got this that needs to be built up as well. Certainly want that, and that, because this will, and we certainly want that in the next level up. I mean, am I actually taxing this? Yes, that's good. Actually, so for any of you who are particularly interested, this is the current state of play. You can see I've got everything up here. We can see Latinum's producing 32,000 a pop. That's by far my richest settlement. We've got a whole series of stuff down here which still needs to be set together. I'm not sure whether this has still got quite bad food situation, but I think we can live with that now. I mean, we've got more food coming in. We've got a lot of good public order, but that's partly down to armies, but I think we can get that in. Of course, Libya here is a bit of a basket case. Belgium, again, I haven't really taxed this because you can see the vast amount of food. These small provinces up here are always a pain in the neck because of the way the food situation works. I mean, we could, I mean, I've got this here. We've got a supply complex here. We've got that there. And we're not going to go much further out than that. So maybe I can convert this to food. I mean, we've got plus 61 public order here, which is ridiculous. And then, actually, I don't think we need that either. So if we pop 2 sets of food in here, that should make this province self-sustaining. Of course, we're going to have to leave a barracks here because this will be on the front line. And of course, we've got this over here where we've got a long way to go, and it's going to take us a little while before we attack these 2 settlements because they're technically our ally at the moment. I mean, I'd love to come up and effectively attack, destroy Terferum and Flevum, but I wouldn't occupy them because, again, just to show you, what I'm thinking is that is going to be our northern border. That is the border of what the Roman Empire was roughly. I think we're probably going to go a little bit further north here, but I do want Istros and Kyrene because there's no point holding part provinces. You've got to hold part complete provinces. So this would be our front line, and then just come down, and then of course we're going to have to push out way out through here. And I think the Roman Empire did get north of the Black Sea, but that means we're going to have to fight the Bosphorian Kingdom, which is a bit annoying because they're up here at the moment. So that could be an issue. So how far around here we go will depend on how well the campaign here goes, because this is where I would like to move the focus. Push through here, push up through here, and then push here for the victory condition. So, and what's it, Thrake? So, and Dacia. So we'll probably take that. So we'll probably have a scuffle with the Phosphorin Kingdom. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go round the top of the Black Sea. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.